Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're back here in Ashton Corners. It's been a while since we've been here. Yeah, it's Saturday that I'm recording this and hopefully I'll get it out before midnight tonight. I'm pushing my luck today, sorry. I've been under the weather, so I've been trying to recoup and make sure that I'm not hacking up a lung while doing this recording. No promises, but I am feeling better though. This is kind of where we stand for vehicles. We do have a task to deal with today. It is middle of September. I believe I have 2-day months going on right now. And we need to get this beast going and get some rock picking done. This is the Lizard Colossus, and I did go with the one where you can get a little bit wider. I went with the 10 meter working with, and maybe a million liter capacity, or maybe it's 100,000. I don't remember. Excuse me. We did get this thing installed here as well because I do like it, and plus it gives us the option for selling places on top of it, so I do like it. A few other new pieces of equipment, obviously tillage. So we have a few different options as well as 2 different plows, because like what I was doing today. Or yesterday, I guess, in-game world, that is. We were plowing all of our fields up, trying to get things ready for winter. And I'm still working on this. We had to do a little bit of maintenance on it. It spent quite a bit of time in the field, and when I parked it, it had a leak. So, haven't quite figured out where that leak's coming from. It was kind of a mixture, so I'm not 100% certain. I think I have a seal or 2 busted in that, so that thing's staying put for a while. Some of our Kubota equipment is back in here. We do have some shelvings finally built. We have a few John Deeres as well. You guys remember this one. These other 2, I believe, are new, I think. Well, that one's probably not. Excuse me. Yeah, I felt that one coming. This one, I believe, is my newer one. Well, new to us. I'll put it that way. We do have a sprayer that attaches via 3-point, which is awesome. And as you can see, the reach on this thing is amazing. Can't wait to get this hooked up and use it in the spring. And then we do have our planter and our seeders. John Deere, because, well, we actually got a good deal on these 2. These were we found used. And, yeah. If I sound funny, I do apologize. I'm trying to go without medicine. I'm actually waiting on a shipment of Mucinex to come in. I did order it from Amazon. Should have been here today, but it looks like it won't be here till tomorrow. So, lucky me. I figure a shot of that will actually help me clear everything else out of my system, and we'll be good to go. And we did find a random bale just kind of sitting over here in the field, so he's chilling there until we can get another load together to sell. As far as what we have down here, we did not swap out the harvester yet, so I'm kind of looking at some equipment or some racking so we can get these up off the ground and kind of give them a little bit of protection, because it will be out in the weather, but I may see about getting something inside the shed. We'll see. I don't know if I can do anything in here, per se, aside from just parking them on the ground, but... So we do have our Lizard Colossus. I think this is the Colossus. Or maybe not, no. Lizard TARDIS. It was one of those. So... We do have our lawn mowing trailer. Well, after we did the work with mowing the highways... we actually had a few people reach out to us asking us if we could help them out. So we might be looking into that a little bit before winter hits. We do have a lime spreader, fertilizer spreader. This thing is a beast as well. Nice capacity on it too. And then we had those prior, as well as the Diamond C. So that's one of the plows. The other one I think is up on the far side of that shed. And this is our manure spreader, because we do have our buddy on the other side that has said that we can partake in some of the manure. So I think it's getting early enough in the morning. Alright. Again, apologies. Can't promise I'll get that edited out tonight, but I will do what I can. Let's get across here before more traffic shows up. Alright. Like I said, this thing does have a 10 meter working with. I do not have the guides turned on at all. Because, well, why would I? I think it looks a little funky with those turned on anyway. Instead, let's get steering assist going. Because as you can see there, we do have GPS on the top of our cab. So... Alright. All of these fields have quite a bit of rock in them, so... It's going to take a little getting down and dirty with them. I think these smaller fields I'll do on my own. It should be later enough than today for the bigger ones that I may get a hold of Paul and see if he can come out and help us out. So, hope everyone's having a great day today or evening or whenever you're watching this. Hopefully better than what I'm doing because, like I said, I'm suffering from a sinus issue that stems from allergies that kind of went into a head cold thing. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been hit this hard, so I do apologize for my voice and the way I sound. Hopefully for the next video I'll be sounding a lot better. I feel a million times better than what I did for the last video, but I'm sure I sound worse. That's just because of where it's moving to. And right now, it's definitely in my sinuses, and it's annoying me, because I can hear how weird I sound, and I sound weird enough to myself as it is. So, take it for what you will. Alright, we don't need to be going 20 mile an hour to get these rocks. Come on. We can knock it down to 15. There we go. Doesn't look like we're missing anything now. I love how low the hitch is that the back wheels are barely hitting the ground. At least it's better than lifting up the back wheels of my tractor. Yeah, this farm I definitely didn't really focus on trying to stick with one brand or the other per se. It's just kind of more of, you know, I kind of want this tractor. Now I want that tractor. Now this equipment looks good. So that's a little bit more my style. I try not to focus specifically on any one brand versus the other. It just seems weird to me. I mean, if you're farming in real life, unless you're getting sponsorship deals, you wouldn't do that. You'd go, all right, what's the best deal for what I need right now? And I do apologize for the sniffles. I'm trying to not do that, but the more I talk, the more I can hear everything moving around, so I may have to blow my nose here shortly, try to get some of that cleared up. And I did that right before I hit record, too. Yikes. At least today, farming with sickness is not near as bad, aside from the talking. Woo, we are rocking around. Look at that cab movement. Alright, so if I end up pausing this, or, you know, completely stopping the tractor, I will try to cut it out so I can blow my nose, but I'm going to try to keep from having to do that. Maybe I'll do it when it's doing the headlands. Sorry, I'm just amused by how much the cab is moving on me. Whoop! I didn't drop it. My bad. There we go. It won't pick anything up if I won't drop it down. See, I didn't want to go too crazy with the width on this because then it's just not realistic. At least 10 meters, in my opinion, it is more realistic than you would think. Because with the way it's set up, all you would need is some extra attachments and you're good. And it doesn't look crazy or hateful. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't do this top part. Yeah, we'll get it here shortly. I think up here at the end I got to make a turn anyway, so that's when we'll do the up and downs on the stop section. It'll work out in the end, it's all good. I hope. There we go. Yeah, this will be done in no time. See, still got it. No worries. It's I still just find that hilarious that the you have the hitch so low that lifts the back tires up. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have attached it to this trailer or tractor. So that's on me, but oh well. Now when we raise it up, it's fine. Gotta do this one last pass. There we go. As far as coverage goes, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as we're getting the majority of the rocks out of the field, I'm happy with it. I do plan on coming back through with a cultivator and getting that to the final field prep. I think most of our fields we're going to be doing a cover crop. I think we're almost getting late enough that we can't really do much else. At least nothing I want to do. because we don't have any animals, I don't have to do much in terms of focusing on that. So as of right now, it's going to be mainly looking at profits and going from there. I just realized that we somewhere lost our... Whoops. We somehow lost the our alarm. Alright, so... because we did it that way originally, let's go this way. So we're gonna go this direction to get our headlines done. Why? Well, why not? If you were the one doing your field work, I'm sure you'd choose which one way or the other. I mean, you gotta. If you want to get it done. But if you don't want to get it done, then don't worry about it. You're in the wrong business for that, then. I hate being so close to the edge of the map. But yeah, I know that if we really wanted to, we could just plant straight into this, because technically this gives it a cultivated look to it. But my mindset, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily use this to do your cultivation. So, just because of the way it is in Farm Sim, yes, you can get away with it, but not in the real world. Not to my knowledge, anyway. If that's the case, that you can, great, let me know. But, yeah. Yeah, you can see how nicely and beautifully the lawn has been maintained since we last did it. I love it. Especially since we're running the co-op. I have not done anything as far as getting it up and running yet. That is coming. I think in one of my future videos, we may come back into Ashton Corners and kind of focus on that. May open up a... well, no, technically I do own this. It would just happen to be a loan I am going to need in order to get the proper equipment. So that way we can loan things out. We can hopefully help with contracts. To be honest, I did try to do a couple earlier today that caused my game to crash. So I got to be careful. I'm not sure if I have a mod conflict that caused that or not, but it happened, so. I gotta look into some of my mods. I don't think I really have anything for the contracts, but I might. I just need to go in and check to see what I got and see what's possibly conflicting. So... yeah, it's gonna be fun. One of the downplays of running quite a few mods is having to deal with issues like mod conflicts. Yay! There we go. Gotta get our head out of the trees there. You can kind of see where it's skipped along. That's areas that we kind of went a little too fast. Oops. It kind of does that, unfortunately. So, by the way, I don't know if you noticed in the last video, but I'm pretty sure, or maybe the last couple of videos, I'm pretty sure my editing software had an update that had screwed up recording the transitions, like to go from one scene to the next. And I'm pretty sure that's what caused the issues I was having, to where they were not being recorded. Because the last couple I've noticed, when I've gone in to upload, they've been fine. So, when I know my recording software did an update. So it must have been to fix that issue, and that was pretty quick turnaround on their part, not gonna lie. I think that's awesome. So kudos to you guys. I do have them tagged down below, so just kind of, if you're curious as to what I use, that's what it is. Cyber something. I don't remember the exact name. I bought it through Steam, I believe, to be honest. Yeah, I know we missed some corners, but that's why we're going to come back through and run the cultivator. Either the, I'm not sure which one. We may just do a light cultivation. Just kind of make sure we get everything nice and stirred up. Because we just ripped it, like deep rip. That was a funny feeling. Kind of had the effect like I was going to throw up, but yeah, nothing. So, what? I did tell you to go in reverse. What? Okay. My tractor is now haunted. So I have been updating a few things here and there with the game. Obviously between mods and everything else. So trying to get some of these realistic properties going to kind of help with everything I think is helping. Man, from over here, you can't even tell there's a road there aside from the electric lines. Oh, there's the road. But I may end up putting a nice fence along there, just kind of help break things up. And probably extend the co-op's fence down to the edge of the map. So we're gonna get over to our next field, and hopefully we don't get hit by any traffic, because there's apparently a lot of traffic. And yay, which means traffic's gonna be turning around. I think it was an electric car. Was not expecting that. Let's get out of here so we can not get hit by traffic. And I think we'll call the video there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And that bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like a few here and there. If you made this far in the video, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. So with all that being said, we'll catch you next episode. So as always, take care. Peace.